Welcome back to Tales of Berseria. Off camera, I did a little bit of fiddling with the equipment system and finally attempted to try to understand how it actually works. So apparently, it's actually quite an interesting thing where they have passive bonuses tied to how much you use certain equipments. So if you go into the status screen here, and you will see that they have a lot of active skills. Some of these, for example, on Rokuro, comes from items, master skills. Anything that says a master skill, I believe, is coming from an item. And looks like what happened is that even after you unequip that item, you still get the benefit from the skill itself, which means that if you use an item all the way until you gain its mastery, then you basically get rid of it and then move on to something else. The fragment of that item stay with you forever, which means you should use as many different items and master as many different items as possible. Now, I hope I am getting that correct, but I'm going to work under the assumption. So what I've done is I've basically put completely new equipment on everybody that they have not yet mastered, which means they're terrible at it. Totally not optimized. See how it goes. What is this thing in the corner? Don't know how I like Shambling 2 and Slash Beat. I mean, I can click help, but let's just go into it. Who should we use? Let's use Velvet. See how well we can do this. What is this thing? I guess destroy balloons?
Come on, really?
Doesn't look like I made the part time. Alright, see if we can do better.
Here I come.
That's not gonna happen now. So, looks like what we have to do in this game is we have to pick skills that has low cooldown times, because if you spend a bunch of time in the animation, you're not gonna do particularly well. Let's try it again. I wonder if we just go directly for this. There you go.
Come on, really?
I cheated. Did I pass? Void Norman suit. Looks like you get costumes. How do you speak English? For beating these things. Let's actually check what we have here. Hat, noise canceling. All of these are fashion items, looks like. I think I like that. Oh boy. What is a Norman? No, these are actually useful items down here. So these are all fashion stuff. And it looks like they're all some sort of... 1 second. Set is for Velvet, right? No, that is the Oh boy! This is terrifying. I don't know if I'm gonna go see this game. Well, okay, let's play the second game.
Here I come.
I don't know what this means. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I think I'm just trying to build up as much damage as I possibly can.
Come on, really?
Okay, got it. Just trying to do damage. Well, this will be a lot easier if I have better equipment. So, I think we'll be okay for now. Is that the same thing? Now, this time, I am prepared. Yep, it's the same thing. They said I got a hat too, didn't I? Oh, I see. Okay, so that's the hat, and this is... Okay, no thanks. I don't want to look like something I despise. Maybe by the end of this game, we'll just have some sort of a mascot. Fistcuffs. Sovj. What is a Sovj? Why is all the mascot character in this game so terrifying? You got the cats, you've got the turtles, and now you have the Norman. What crazy idea would they think of next? Can't wait. That looks like where we have to go, but we're not going to go there yet.
Have you heard? Marcus and his pirates were taken out by the Royal Navy.
So, they even got Marcus's crew now.
Of the 4 pirate kings who terrorized Midgand, only Ifrid and his crew remain.
Aren't the seas still swarming with pirates?
Only small fry that rob small civilian ships on the sly. But the only pirates left that can pick a fight with the Royal Navy and win are Ifrid and his crew.
In other words, the only ship left that's truly free is the Von Eltia.
For a merchant, you really seem to like these pirates.
He may be crooked, but money's not all he's after. If profit was his only desire, he could have made more by selling us out.
But that'd be too boring, don't you think? The fun's in making a killing by breaking the rules.
You're a funny guy.
And that's why Ifrid goes through him whenever we need to dock here.
Well, I can't say I've ever met a human like him.
Lesson from that conversation. Ifrid likes funny guys. And also, if you are a normal person and you hear a conversation like that, hey, we're getting rid of the pirates, we're culling the pirate problem, you should be very happy. Older woman? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, that's not how older women dress. Don't judge me. Not around where I live, that's for sure. So we're a band of thieves, and so if they're saying, "Hey, laws and order," it's like, pfft. Yeah. See, they're happy about everything. They're happy until somebody burns their town down. What I'm looking for, of course, are the malcontents. That's where opportunities are. Let's go this way. What are we doing again? Listen to what Banwick has to say. Okay. Don't know where Banwick is.
The wind's kicking and the tide's flowing, and we're stuck here.
Then why not just set sail?
Not going to happen. The Abbey hasn't given us permission yet.
And we would need their permission. Why?
The kingdom keeps a strict watch on harbors and sea routes. It's like they've erected walls and gates in the sea.
Aha! Midgand is spread across a number of islands. The sea is the only way to get from one place to another. If they can control the ships, they can control the flow of people, goods, and even information.
Exactly. They even created that fortress, Vortigern, to help them do just that.
It's restrictive, but it's also necessary. Demons are out at sea too, and exorcists are the only ones who can stand against them.
Even still, it rubs me the wrong way. A sea dog obeys nothing but the winds and the waves.
And the sword. You know, he has a point. Especially when you have if everything is peaceful, then people will put up with a lot less. But if their lives are on the line, they can take a little bit and give a little bit. But not us. We only take, no giving. Not in this game. That's not how a cat meows. Maybe that is the way that the game is sending me the subtle hint that they're not really cats. That's gonna be the final twist. When you think you beat the final boss, gigantic cat will come out, and then he will summon a gigantic turtles. And the only way you can win is by putting on your Norman suit. You don't think about this right now, but you'll regret it later. What are you looking at? I found the malcontents. They're not in a talking mood, unfortunately. This guy is. Those are cats. You can tell because they don't talk to you. And they actually have real treasure chests. Not like the fake one. I swear, everything these days is about appearances. There's no substance anymore. Wait, that's Banwick over there, right? Okay, let me talk to these guys. I don't know. They probably don't have a lot to say, but... Alright. Friendly enough, fellow. So Arthur is a pretty smart guy. He's controlling the sea routes, putting an iron fist on the entire empire. My feeling is that he's suffering from a problem of having horribly incompetent subordinates. Because obviously he set up a pretty good system, but the folks that he put in place are not exactly following through. For example, Teresa. Hey kid, what you got? I can't talk to him here. Yeah, if the adult tells us something, we better listen. That's how kids behave. So I feel like the theme of every single town we've been to so far is that we've got here, everything looks perfectly nice. It's all shiny, the sun's shiny. People are fairly happy about, not completely happy, but at least they're content or resigned to what they're doing. And then when we leave, everything's destroyed. Yeah. We talked to this guy. He sold us a lot of stuff. We made him very rich. Tails points. What do those do again? I remember seeing them in other games as well. That's the trouble with playing only very few Tails games. I play like one Tails game every 3 years or something. And so I remember just enough that there is something like A and B in there, but I don't remember what they actually do. Like for example, the turtles stuff. I think the turtles are in every single one of the games, and in every single one of them, they're equally terrifying. But did not actually remember it until I thought about it. Until somebody was forced to jog my memory.
There's a prison island somewhere where they keep the worst of the worst, but it's a hard tale to swallow.
It's true.
And the rumors that hundreds of demons are in prison there?
Fact.
People say that no one has ever escaped from there.
That's fiction.
alive.
That one's a lie. After all, we're here.
Wait, you don't mean...
Keep your mouth shut. Otherwise, you'll fare worse than anyone on that island.
I don't blame him.
Yes, sir. I didn't hear a thing.
We kind of volunteered that information. We're like, hey, by the way, here's some secrets. You better keep it. What a coincidence, so did we. I wish... So this family has done exactly the same thing we've done so far. I wish that we would run into these guys as a repeating character. And every single time we do something in a more dramatic fashion, they just did it in a mundane way. I don't think that's necessary. You know what? Let's do it. We might get a cutscene. It's only 100. Nope. Not today. It's bad. Okay. I think what's only left is over the crest marker. Seems like somebody still wants to talk to me. No, that's the door, I think. Is it? Let's go check the exclamation mark real quick. Oh. That's you.
Crabs are amazing, right?
Oh yeah! They're delicious boiled or grilled. Even their innards are yummy.
and 5 sets of legs. That's so many!
That's all true.
Isn't that funny?
What really makes them amazing is their miraculous ability to regenerate. They can detach their own legs when a predator attacks, which lets them get away.
It's called autotomy.
And then, not long after they detach their leg, a new one grows from the stump.
Really? So you're saying we need to catch lots of crabs, then scare them so they detach their own legs?
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. We can harvest as much as we like. No one's thought of this before. We're geniuses.
Huh. I never knew that. I thought only lizards could regrow a lost body part, and only their tails.
Lizards. Do you think Dial's tail can grow back?
If it does, we could make a killing by selling.
You read my
Dial
mind,
tails.
Rokuro.
Would they be tasty?
No idea.
Ugh. No way.
I've had a bunch of tails in my life, and not lizard. That's not one of them. This dude has a point. Now, I'm kind of curious. I've seen lizards, and I've seen people walls. I wonder if there's any way that you can turn... When somebody turns to demon, they become like a crab demon. And then you can really do what he's saying. Crabs are small, but if you get a human-sized crab, and you keep cutting off their legs... Now that is commerce. Okay, let's go this way. We should talk to Benwick. I didn't want to save, but I just wanted to push the save button to make me feel better.
Eisen told us to come see you. What's all this about a scouting ship?
We're going to explore the outer seas. Oh, let me explain. Beyond the reaches of our kingdom lie vast, open oceans we call the outer seas.
And you're going to explore them? What for?
To make a map of the whole world, of course.
A map of the whole world.
Wow.
That's right. Ifrit's pirates have many ambitions, one of which is the creation of a complete map describing the whole world. In fact, the Von Eltias already sailed all the way to the far continent for that very reason.
That's amazing.
You guys sure dream big.
I still don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. A map of a bunch of places nobody cares about? Big deal.
Well, regardless, if we're going to find anything in the vast waters, we'll need a lot of luck. We'd like to borrow some of yours.
And just how do you plan on doing that?
I want you to use your gut instincts to tell us where to look. In exchange, the Von Eltia will be at your service. And you can keep anything we find in our explorations.
Wow, that's sudden.
You'll be able to assign us new orders from any location by using a kind of messenger bird called a sylph jay.
Who knows? We might even come across some good treasure. Or maybe some rare food. Or brand new recipes.
That's a lot of treasure.
Now that I'm interested.
Doesn't sound bad to me. It won't take much of our time, and besides, it could be interesting.
You're right. Okay, as long as I'm not responsible for how things turn out, I guess I can help.
All right, then I'll tell you what you need to know.
Try opening it now. Well, I will. Okay. Understood. I had to level up my ship. Got it. Yes. Oh, is that real time? The crew will break their back so they can fly home. I don't think that's how it works,
Scout
but
ship setting sail.
okay.
Take a look at this.
I got 2 wins and a loss. I think if I collect 50 wins, I can trade it in for some sort of fashion item. Alright, I understand completely. Okay, now they're gonna take 30 seconds or 30 minutes.
So now we just wait for news.
Who knows what we'll find? A sunken ship full of treasure, maybe?
Underwater ruins? Desert islands?
New shipping lanes, perhaps.
Some fish would be enough for me, especially if they sell well.
My thoughts exactly. Tuna or yellowtail or sturgeon.
I like how all the guys are like super idealistic. Let's save the world. Let's explore the sea for mankind. Let's advance science and exploration. And the ladies are like, I just want something that I can eat right now. Can get on the ship. Alright, so I should be able to access this directly here. It's real time, so 30 minutes. Makes sense? Maybe that's actually a way for me to use as timer for my playthroughs. Every single time we start the playthrough, I set the timer and set the expedition out. And then when the expedition come back, we quit. Alright, I think that's a pretty good start to this episode. I don't know what to do next. Let's check. Head down to Den Highway to Logris. Okay, we'll do that next time. Thanks for watching. See ya.